some money. Let's go to Nucor, get some steel. Nope, don't want to do it. Unless you want to. Let's get out of here. Let's go see if I can't check in till 2. And I'll be there at 2. My whole ass right now. Let's get this plugged in. Nah, it's alright. I'll leave it the way it is. Alright. Alright, let's get out of here. I've never seen that one before. Really? What is that? What's up, Stacy, Patrick, Erica? Hey, how you doing? Good afternoon. We're gonna go see if we can make $1. Let's go see if we can accomplish something today. Stopped in, saw the J-Dub finishing shoving down his sandwich, and then the trailer showed up. But everything they told me was not what happened. It's a flatbed trailer, so that's kind of cool. You guys will be able to you'll be able to watch me secure this thing. I'm pretty sure, as long as they allow it. But heck yeah! Gosh darn, Apple Watch is dying again. I think I need to get a different Apple Watch. This thing just every single day it's dead. Every time I lean it, it's dead. Dead. There we go. Tug. Let's get this on. We're good. Let's get on the road. Good afternoon, Patrick. Cobalt, what's up? You got to be getting ready for your thing tomorrow. Don't be nervous. You got no reason to be nervous, man. I know it's hard to say that. Don't be nervous. Just do what you got to do and get the job done, bro. That's all you got to do. Nothing to it but to do it. Dewana's in here? Oh, yes, she is. Dewana's here. Hey, Dewana. Rhea, good morning. Good afternoon, I mean. Good morning to me yesterday. Good morning, noon. Good something. Good day. That's right, Broken. You tell him. You got this. I want to see a big old picture of your smile when you got that, when they come over to you and say, man, you blew it out of the park. I was surprised yesterday when you said you guys don't do alley docks. I just thought that was a nationwide thing or that was required. That took me back for a second. Well, I'll tell you what, anybody that can do an offset can do an alley dock anyway, so it's kind of redundant. Alley docks don't happen that often, unless you want them to happen. Like I alley docked into my parking spot today, this place I was just at. Boom! There goes Dewana right off the bat. Thank you, Dewana. How about that? Oh, there's no doubt there, Dewana. And then I'm gonna go out here and gotta go load up this steel, and I'm gonna be dirty all over again. Dirty. All right, guys, I've shut this chat screen down. Miss Circle, what's up? All right, chat screen's closed, guys. Yeah, I tell you, Cobalt, you're gonna have so much. I remember when I got my CDL. I mean, I'll never forget it. I've said it on my streams before. I took my CDL test back in 1999 in the same exact building that I go into at work right now, but it was a different company at the time. But actually, when I was a CDL instructor, this where I got my CDL from is the same place I was a CDL instructor, but for a different company. That was kind of bizarre. But yeah, man, I remember when I took my test, and we had to do some parallel parking, and I parallel parked the truck. He's being simulate your parallel parking. I can't remember if it was uphill or downhill or whatever it was, and so I pull on the curb and pull up to the curb, and I stop the truck, and I turn my blinker on and stop the truck. I pull my brakes, throw my flashers on, and he says, all you need to do is just turn the wheel in the correct direction. And I turned my wheel, and he says, okay, go ahead and go. And I saw him write something down on his clipboard out of the corner of my eye. Yeah, peripheral vision really sucks at times. And we keep on going, and I was thinking about that after I got done doing my parallel park. I'm like, damn it, I think I turned the wheel the wrong way. And then as we're doing the rest of the test and we're just driving at that point, I'm like, I turned the wheel the wrong way. And the examiner, we get done, and he says, can you do me a favor? And he says, yeah. I go, he says, which way did you turn the wheel when you did your parallel parking? And I told him which way I did not turn the wheel, which was the correct way. And I was like, yep, that's the way we turned the wheel. And he only got me, my whole entire test, I only got 1 point on my drive. And matter of fact, this is kind of a funny story, guys. Story time with Trucker Zeus. Now, mind you, I got my license 25 years ago. And it was super funny. The instructor, he must have had him, or not the instructor, the examiner. He must have been having a really bad day. And my CDL instructor, who was another driver there, he was actually in charge of the safety department. He drove the truck over to where I was taking the test at, and I'm standing alongside the truck, and I'm waiting for the examiner to come outside and say, all right, let's start doing your pre-trip inspection, because yes, we still had to do pre-trip inspections back then, but it's nothing like it is now. And I'm standing next to the truck, and the guy comes walking out the back door, and he says, what are you doing? And I put my hand out to shake his hand, and he says, no, I don't shake hands. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh, this is going to be a fun one. And he says, what are you doing outside the truck? I said, well, I'm getting ready to do my pre-trip inspection when you're telling me you want me to. He goes, you know how to drive the truck? I go, well, yeah. He goes, did they teach you how to do a pre-trip inspection when you took your, when you were, well, it was class. He called it class. It wasn't a school. It was just me and one other guy. I'm like, yeah. He goes, well, if you know how to do it, you know how to do it. Let's just drive. Honest to gosh. I'm like, sweet. So I never even had to do a pre-trip inspection. he just said, let's just do her. I'm like, all right, awesome, let's go do her. You know, back in the day when everything wasn't so strict. But it was super funny. He's like, you know how to do it? I'm like, yeah. He goes, good, let's drive. I'm like, fuck yeah, let's drive. That guy was super cool. I think he got me for, I think he got me 1 point for, I don't remember if I was going too fast or if I think it was going too fast in town. The guy was going, they give you a 5 mile an hour grace when you're going up and down the hills, and it was in Minnesota at the time, and I think he got me for going 6 or 7 over the speed limit. He gave me a point instead of a fail, because he could have failed me. Anything over 5 miles an hour is considered speeding, and they could fail you for it, but I think he gave me a point instead of a fail. But the guy was pretty freaking awesome. He's like, yeah, let's drive. But you don't see that stuff anymore. That's not going to happen anymore. I mean, they're so strict on CDLs and giving these, and rightfully so, they should be. They're handing these, people are going in and taking their CDL tests, and it's like they're having other people go in and do the bookwork for them, and then they're just handing them out like freaking hotcakes. Yeah, man, that whole alley dock. Sorry for that, guys. That whole rambling on right there, but I think that's pretty awesome. You don't have to do an alley dock. Alley dock gets a lot of people, and I don't understand. I don't understand why. I mean, I get it. I mean, I guess I understand why, but I don't understand when you spend 4 weeks teaching somebody how to do it correctly, and don't do this and don't do this and don't do this, and then they go and take their test and they do exactly everything you told them not to do. It's like, man, I told you. This is, get the thing in the hole and then pull forward to the left and finish it off. But they're like, no, they gotta get the truck jackknifed in there, and next thing you know, you're coming on a blind side, and you're, oh, that's what it was. It wasn't a speed. It was my alley dock. I came in on the blind side on my alley dock. That's what it was. He got me a point on my alley dock. Kind of fun back then. Now it's really there's no more games here. There's too many people driving these things that should not be, period. I don't care if people want to hate me for that. I'm saying it the way it is. There's way too many truck drivers out here that shouldn't even be allowed to ride a bicycle on the curb. Fun times. Heck, I tell you what, Cobalt, my very first run, I was just telling this story to Mr. Whispers not too long ago. My very first run I had to do, I was in a 1997 Kenworth T600, had a Series 60 Detroit diesel, and it was ran down the road, had a Eaton Fuller 10-speed Super 10 transmission in it. A Super 10 is different from a 10-speed. It's got a second button up on the top, like a 13-speed or an 18-speed, so you can split your gears. It's got a high-low and a gear shifter. Well, this only has the gear shifter. There's no high or low. So basically, you never use first, second, or third gear. You just used everything else, 4th through 10th. Well, anyways, what that has to do with the story, I don't know. I'm just reminiscing in my own head here. My very first load I had to take out, I got it right out of the yard, and I'm heading to Georgia. Go figure. It's going to Atlanta. And I got to Black River Falls, Wisconsin. My alternator died. Very first load out the gate. Very, very first load. Man, I was so disappointed in myself. I'm like, how did I not catch? Excuse me, guys. How did I not catch my voltage being off? So I do that very first load. got my alternator fixed, delivered the load, got a reload that came back up into like upper state Ohio, basically somewhere in upper state Ohio. I can't remember, but I remember my reload was in Columbus. So I grabbed my reload in Columbus, and it was a live load in Columbus that was supposed to go to Tampa, Florida. Now here the key word is live load. Live load means you get to the customer, you back up to a dock, while you're at the dock, they load you. Unlike a preloaded trailers, which I'm normally grabbing that are already loaded, you go there, you just back in, you take off and go. This was a live load. Well, I got to the customer that night, and I checked in at the guard, and the guard was a little bit off. This was like still in my first or second week of driving a truck. It might have been my second week. So I've only done maybe 2 or 3 loads so far in my truck driving career. So I didn't know what red flags to watch out for when you go to these places. Because in my, where I grew up in a really small town up in northern Minnesota, and everybody knew everybody. You always trusted your neighbors. Nothing ever went wrong. Until I got into the trucking industry, I didn't realize the world didn't really turn that way. So here's me, la 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 la. Everybody's, I trust everybody. Everything says. So I get to the customer and go to the guard check, and the guard check guy starts talking to me, and I think something doesn't quite seem right, but I put my finger on it. I said I was there for a live load. The next following morning, I was supposed to get live loaded. He's like, all right. He says, go ahead and drop your trailer over here in this dirt parking lot. And if you want to go ahead and take off and go grab something to eat and come back in the morning, he says, or if you want to come back here and park over here on this dirt lot, he says, your trailer will be ready for you at whatever time in the morning it was. I said, all right. So I went over there, some really kick-ass barbecue joint, got barbecue for dinner. Come back, went to bed. Got up in the morning. So it was live load. Yeah, park your trailer and hook up to your trailer in the morning and back into a dock. That's what it was. So I get up in the morning and I go to the guard check to tell him I'm ready to go get my stuff, my trailer loaded. And there's a difference. And he says, well, your trailer's already loaded. I'm like, whoa, hold on a second here. This was a live load. I said, I'm supposed to be backing this thing up to a dock, right? And he goes, no, your trailer's already loaded. You're good to go. Here's your paperwork. Here's your trailer number. Go ahead and go. Now, I can't remember all the details from there on out when I was at the customer, but I remember calling dispatch, and my dispatch was actually the company owner. Now, this was back before cell phone, guys. This was when you go to a truck stop, and there's a dial-up phone sitting on the wall, the old kind where you stick your finger in the dial and you're hoping to God there's not a whole bunch of zeros because your fingers are going to be sore by the end. So I go to the truck stop and I call dispatch, and I says, something's not right. And he says, what's going on? I said, well, the order that you gave me, I said, this customer at the other end, it's not the same. And you guys, you got to remember, this is back before computers, before cell phones. I mean, they would give you a trip sheet with all your information, everything you had to write down and bring it back, and everything got manually entered into the friggin' Macintosh computer back at work. It was such a long time ago. Anyways, the paperwork did not match what my orders said. I wish I could remember how the whole thing went down. Needless to say, I was so green that I didn't catch all the errors that were on there. Had I noticed that, well, what I'm going to tell you will all make sense. My dispatcher, the company owner, said, your orders are right, take the trailer and go. Okay. I'm not going to argue with the boss, right? So I get off the trailer and start heading south. It took me a day and a half or 2 days to get down there. As I'm pulling into the loading dock, I'm backing the trailer up, somebody comes walking outside, and says, "Are you such and such from this company?" I'm like, "Yes." They go, "You need to call your dispatch right now." And I'm like, "Okay." So I walk inside and I dial, 1-800, I'm fucked. They said, "What are you doing?" And I said, "What do you mean, what am I doing?" They said, "Where are you?" I'm like, "What do you mean, where am I?" I said, "I'm in Tampa." They go, "Why are you in Tampa? You're supposed to be in someplace in Indiana." And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "My delivery was for Tampa Bay, Florida." They go, "Yeah, but that's not what your paperwork says." And I'm like, I went through this whole thing with the owner. The owner completely threw me under the bus. The conversation never happened that I was confused and didn't know what was going on. Guys, I drove a trailer all the way from Columbus, Ohio to Tampa Bay, Florida, and it was only supposed to be like a 100-mile run, or 150 or 200-mile run to Indiana. That was my second or third run I ever did in trucking in my entire life. Want to talk about upsetting and ego bruising? That one really, that hurt. That hurt the ego big time. Well, it's the things that happen in truck driving that you realize after the fact that, man, I really screwed up. So I drove that load all the way to Florida, brought it all the way back to Indiana. I'm pretty sure it was Indiana. I never got paid a nickel for that week's worth of my time because they said that I should have known better. The whole fact that I called, tried to fix out the problem, didn't matter. I got thrown under the bus. What's the moral of the story? Always, always, always double check, triple check, quadruple check everything. Never, ever, ever take a chance. You just never know what's going to happen. It was a lot of work to not get paid for, and I learned a valuable lesson. Never, ever, ever trust anything. Verify it. And, well, we got cell phones, and there's so much more technology out here now and if a mistake like that happens, it's going to be completely and totally on you. But at least I got to see Florida. I had never been there before. It is what it is. My turn was closed. Now I got to figure out how to get to where I need to get to. That road construction caused an issue. I think what I'm going to do is this. Had to find a place to turn around there, guys. Here we are. There's always a place to turn around, guys. Always a place to turn around. We just went around the block. Well, the block over here is like a ways. Alright, let's see if we can get to this road we need to be on now. Go in this direction. So yeah, you'll find that on your journeys there, Cobalt, as you start getting into this stuff. Take your time, and mistakes happen, and as long as you learn from the mistake, it's not a big deal. It happens. I mean, just had to drive 5 miles out of my way to get turned around. I mean, what it is what it is. I see a lot. Yeah, yesterday when I was streaming yesterday, there was a big truck that was going through Omaha, and he was about to miss his turn onto 80 heading west, and he was 3 lanes over to the right, and realized, holy shit, I'm not on 80. I'm not going to be on 80. I need to slam the wheel to the right or to the left. He's 3 lanes over to the right, and he needs to be in the left 2 lanes, and he slams his brakes on in the middle of an interstate, grabs all kinds of the left side of the steering wheel and just tugs. I thought he was going to flip his truck over. It was a bison truck. Yes, it can catch you off guard. There's always a place to safely turn around. That rookie mistake of grabbing the wheel and just giving her hell, that's how trucks flip over. Just find a place to stop, not on the interstate. There's these things called exits, right? Grab an exit, pull it over, figure it out. It'll all be good. I gotta get on to 275 north. So we're gonna go this way. We're gonna go this way. Because that exit is closed up there. I can't get there that way, so let's see if we can get onto it over here. Boom! There it is. There's the road we want. Oh, don't tell me it's closed. No. Don't tell me I can't get up on it here either. Are you freaking kidding me? No way. No way. You gotta be absolutely freaking kidding me. You can't even get onto it here? There's just no way. How do you... So how the hell do you get onto... Oh my gosh. How do you get onto it? Ugh. I'm at a complete lost for words right now. Strike two! Oh, jeez. Alright, well, that didn't work. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I just don't know. Well, we're gonna go right here. Bear with me, guys. We got to figure this one out. There's no signs telling anybody how to get to where they need to get to here. I have absolutely no clue on what I'm supposed to do right now. We will just go around again, I guess. I'm not going to have any choice here. Turn this thing around. Go back where I came from, I guess. Let's go back this way and see what we can figure out here. Maybe I'll just have to drive a county road. This is ridiculous. Come on, Nebraska, pull your shit together. People need to get freight delivered. Well, I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. We'll go this way. Welcome to the Trucker Zoo shit show, guys. We'll figure this out eventually. I guess I zigged and I should have zagged. There's not even detour signs here. Tell the guy where to go. $30, $30, $30. Can I even exit up there? Well, we'll try it this way, I guess. At least this exit's open. What a mess. What a mess. Alright, well. There's always a place to turn around. Not one single detour sign, not one. Good luck figuring it out, fuckers. That's Nebraska's motto. Have fun. We're just gonna shut the shit down and you can just guess. I know, Misha. It's bouncy. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. What an absolute freaking joke. Whoever the construction engineer is on this one needs to be freaking fired. Alright, we're back on the road now. I just added 20 minutes to my day for nothing. Well, there we go. Note to self, guys, if you're in Nebraska and you come up to a construction zone and you need to make a turn, good fucking luck. Sorry, but don't need to swear. Good luck! Have fun with that. Alright, we're back on track. Now, where was I before I had to make 65 different turns? Oh, I don't even remember. There you go, Cobalt. There's your first real lesson on big truck driving when that kind of stuff happens. The only thing you can depend on is common sense at that point. Is if you got a GPS in your truck, that's fine and dandy. It's probably just going to send you right back where you were. And I needed to be heading north, and I just kept going west and west and west. That wasn't getting me anywhere. So I had to turn around and come back, and then I come back, and well, you saw what happened there. GPS told me to take a right to jump onto whatever road, and then I go to take that right, and then it's closed. But if I would have went another quarter of a mile, it was open. And one thing I will let you guys know, if you ever drive a big truck, never trust Google friggin' Maps. Ever trust Google Maps. It's a great backup, or when you're getting close to a customer for screenshots of properties, or finding out where gates are at, or any of that stuff. But Google Maps is not for truck roading at all. Google Maps will send you... Google's semi-truck GPSs have weight restrictions built into them, or you can set them. They have height clearances that you can set up, like my truck is 13.6. Google Maps does not have that. They're made for cars, passenger vehicles. If you trust Google Maps, you're going to find yourself delivering a bridge. And that's really not a good thing to have happen. If you don't get the delivery in a bridge thing, go back and go into your search bar and put in those three rednecks, whatever the heck their names was, Larry, the cable guy, or whatever, and put in delivering a bridge. It's pretty funny. Alright, we got a way station coming up here. Station 1 mile left lane. Okay. I have never been by this one before. If it's even open, I don't know. It is closed. Oh, I know this way station. I know exactly where I am. I know 100% exactly where. Yes, I do. I know where I'm at. Okay. I got it. I have been here before. 77, that goes north, and this swings off to the west. I recognize this now. Boy, I haven't been here for probably 15 years. Welcome on into the channel, everybody. You're watching Trucker Zeus. We're in Nebraska, just trying to pretend we know what we're doing here. Thanks for stopping in. Jump on into chat, say hi. construction. Super. Well, that's the end of the coffee for the day. Now I gotta find my turn for this. Alright, come on now. For real? Are we doing this again? somebody in Nebraska like contact my dispatch and say, hey, every single place Trucker Zeus needs to make a turn, let's have some frickin' road construction. And take down all the signs that say absolutely anything about any road he's supposed to be on. Because we're funny that way. I mean, for real? I don't understand. Truck route ahead. Funny, there's one stoplight in this town and there's one road that goes through and they're calling it a truck road. No shit, eh? Really? Well, what else would you call it? This is the truck route. Yep, you're right. It is. No way. No frickin' way, dude. No way. Oh, for fuck's sakes. Oh my God. Are you serious right now? Back to where we were. I'm about ready to pull my friggin' hair out, I'll tell you that for sure. I'm sorry, Misha, you're fine. I didn't mean to yell. I'm sorry. I know. I apologize, sweetheart. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to lose my cool. Forgive me, baby. forgive me, babies. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Thor, would you love on Misha a little bit, please? Which way do I want to go? I think I am just staying right on 275 all the way. I'm not taking this road. I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm staying right here. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to keep on going straight forward. And we're either going to get to our customer or we're going to be in the North Pole. Either way, we're going to get somewhere. Welcome in, everybody. You're watching Trucker Zeus. Hi, bud. The puppies are fighting for some attention right now. Misha came up here, laid down next to me, and Zeus noticed that. And then he came over and nudged her out of the way and said, "Listen, I'm going to only tell you this once, sweetheart, but you're in my spot. So I would appreciate it if you move yourself out of the way so I could have my daddy back." Oh, you are just really wanting some love, aren't you? Go love on Thor. me guess, there's probably not going to be a speed limit sign coming into this town here either. And there'll be a sheriff sitting over here waiting to nail you because they're going to say, oh, you're supposed to be going 30, but there's no sign to tell you so. Oh, they do have a sign. There is a sign. Look at that. Well, 45. Perfect. believe that will be the end of the road construction. We are apparently back on track. At least I know what I have to look forward to on the way back down. Guys, if you have not yet gone over to my Discord channel and signed up to be on the Backseaters map, jump on over there if you want to. Go on to the Backseaters map channel and just plop your general location on there. No cities or towns or addresses or anything like that. Just like your state, your country, and just general area, north, south, east, or west. Get you plopped on that map. There's a load of coils that just went by. You guys want to know what we're hauling? Go back and look at that. The truck that just went by 10 seconds ago. That's exactly what we're going to be hauling here. Hold on 1 second, guys. Don't go anywhere. 45 minutes out. Not quite 45 minutes. The GPS has got me routed some direction in a way I'm not going. Ding on the wrist. Dewana, how are you doing this afternoon, Dewana? 30 minutes to quitting time. Boy, I wish it was 30 minutes to quitting time here. Thank you, Dewana. I have about, yeah, let me open up my logbook and see, and I'll tell you how long I got to quitting time. You get to go home and see that beautiful young man of yours. That would be, that'd make me want to go home too. 8 hours, total shift, 11 hours and 9 minutes. And I have zero interest in doing that today. But if I had 30 minutes left in my day and I had to go home and see Marshall, I would be ready to be gone now too. Give Marshall a hug for me. Right, puppies? Right, puppers? Thank you again, Dewana. Always helping. Oh, why are you driving down the shoulder? Big yellow truck scare you? And I'm pretty sure I'm keeping her between the lines. Guy behind me is right up on my hiney. Right up on my hiney hole. have to tarp these coils. I've been into this place a couple of times, and every time I've come out of there, I've had to tarp them. Which I find funny, because they dig them out of a dirt hole, stick them on your trailer, and then you tarp them, and then you bring them to the customer, and the customer sticks them outside in the backyard in dirt again. I get it in the wintertime when it's salty outside and they don't want salt on the stuff to make it rust. But this time of year, I don't understand why that is. funny, Wisco. Oh, that's a first. That's funny. Yeah, for a little bit. Not for long, though. Always been the kind of person to know which way I'm going, but there you go, Patrick. There's some backwards for you. Right? When I was young, my parents had one of those station wagons with a rear-facing seat in them, and my sister and I would always, no, I don't think it was my mom and dad, I think it was my aunt and uncle. They had it, rear-facing seat, one of those old, yeah, whatever it was. And I remember us always, when the cousins come over, we'd always fight who gets to sit in the back, to sit backwards and watch where we're going. And I could never do it. It made me sick. I've been to this facility before, and I'm pretty sure that the cameras are going to have to be off until I'm getting loaded. So when I'm driving through there, we'll have to shut the cameras off on the horizontal. We could probably leave the audio on, but we'll shut the cameras off. Obviously, safety first, and then I'll probably just I don't know what this vertical feed. I don't know what to do with that. I have to think about that. Hang on the wrist. Yeah, thanks, bud. Appreciate that. I think maybe I'll just pause the vertical stream till I figure out where I'm going in there, and then once I get parked, I'll just turn the camera on the inside of the truck. This is a huge customer, and the last thing that I want to do is jeopardize that. I've seen other truck drivers stream inside of here before, so I know they can do it. I just don't want to take the chance. Y'all understand, I'm sure. Safety first. coming into town here, guys. We're gonna go back to a forward view on that back camera, and when we get up a little bit closer to the customer, we'll have to completely just turn that thing off. I mean, I'll leave the audio going for now, but when we get up here, we'll have to, until I find out exactly what I'm doing or where I'm going in there. I hope you like that view. That's, I think it's pretty cool. Be excited to watch that back too. See how that looks. Cornhusker International. This doesn't even look familiar, and I know I've been here. I know I've been here because it was in my GPS, and it wouldn't be there if I haven't been here. That's not what I want to see. Tarped coils right there. Awesome. Boy, I hope not. Be right back. this is looking familiar. Alright guys, we're going to shut that back camera off for a while until I figure out what to do here. Roll up to the guard check, we should pause that one. Yeah, this is looking really familiar. Shut this off. When you're over there in horizontal, you don't have to go anywhere. I just, until I get in the back, when I figure out what I'm going to do here, we'll leave the audio on. Give me about maybe 5 more minutes, and we'll shut the front camera off too. And I'm probably going to pause the vertical as well, and we'll bring that back once I get around back and start getting loaded. We'll run the. We'll just run the rear camera as I'm getting loaded. But I'll let everybody know what's going on. Here. How do I get in? I gotta remember. New core, 1 mile ahead. Okie dokie. I think I've been here for, oh my gosh, at least 3 or 4 years. Alright guys, we're going to pause all the cameras for right now, and then I will come back in a bit. I'll leave the audio running, I'm still here, but we're just going to pause the cameras for a bit and If you're over there on vertical, the screen's gonna pause on you. Wisco, you know how this thing works. Gotta do what I gotta do. We will be back. We're here, puppies. Stay. You guys stay there and hold down the fort, please. Don't let any riffraff in. Yeah, you don't let any riffraff in. Stay there.
Larger with Jensen stepping out, truck 820.
Vehicle with experience at 39 checking out as well.
Go.
receiving with extreme, so 39, checking out.
Back up, puppies! Back up, puppies! Alright. We'll do this one this way. I'm not going to run any horizontal until I get checked in. Let's get myself in yard move here. I vaguely. He says I was just in here this year. Or within the last. Okay, there's the tarping shed. I remember that. There's the tarping shed. Oh. That's right. I think I back into that building. Shoot. We might lose better go on this side here. Shush.
coming out. Andy with Johnson's coming out. Next will be Deputy Trucking, Truck 41, first name Steven. Staffy, Truck 98 coming into scrap. This is Joe with Post Recycling, checking out.
channel. This here's Cletus on for Trucker Zeus. We're putting the hammer down and rolling out, but before he goes 10-7, PZ and his four-legged co-pilots want to give a big 10-4 to all you good buddies for riding shotgun with them. Don't be a stranger. Stomp that like button like a cockroach at a truck stop diner. Share the road tales. And follow or subscribe for more miles and smiles. Be sure to eyeball the description of this video for all the links to keep your wheels spinning and the CB chatter flowing. Keep the shiny side up and rubber side down. TZ and the pack are clear. 10-10.